So this has been a process getting the coop on the trailer. I got some cast iron sprinkler pipe from work. Drilled 2 holes on each side with a hole saw, put them through, and then I've just been jacking up a corner at a time, put the jack stands under. Unfortunately, as you can see, the trailer is about 2 inches too skinny. So we got to figure out how to get this over the wheel wells and get it, sit on the trailer properly, because I want the coop centered over the wheel wells to distribute the weight best. So, yeah, why not? So, after a lot of cussing and cutting and everything else, we notched it for the fender wells. Got the thing on there. I'm gonna strap it down and try and get it out of my yard. And so, of course, it started downpouring on us now. Luckily, the truck got up the hill out of the backyard on the wet grass. I was a little worried about that, but actually did really good. And it's not stopping us, so we're still loading up, trying to go. Can't really see too much, but it's raining on and off pretty good. See how it goes. Alright, so the duck pen is up at the campsite. As I said yesterday, it downpoured on us and made it very hard to get up our hill. It was all mud, ended up getting the truck stuck and having to lift the trailer up with the Kubota and pivot it off the truck, get the truck loose, but got it up there. Just had to wait till today for it to get a little more sunny out, which you can see it did. Still a bit muddy in the woods, but it's enough to get up. So now we're going to drop this thing in place. Me and the pregnant woman.
Finally. Coop has landed. Now I just have to attach the fences.
Alright, so we're going to let the ducks out and let them get a little fresh air. Since I got cooped in last night, since everything was so muddy.
Still have to do a bunch of work on the fence, but...
Yeah, the fence is still curled up right there, the top half, and over there. So, we're working on that now. See if they'll come outside.
I'd be surprised if it takes them a little while.
Yeah, they're all freaked out with the new place. Yeah.
Put your water out.
Come on, buddy. Let's see if he'll let his girls out. He's very good at protecting them all and making sure everything's okay before he lets them do anything. Except for the one adventurous girl that usually just doesn't listen to him and does what she wants. Come on.
You can do it. There we go. Yay! Now what? Water.
They're like, where did our pond go? Got their little kiddie pool here until we figure things out. Yeah, get a bigger pool or dig a new pond, whatever we decide to do. Alright, we're going to keep working.
So it's still the day of the coop move. The ducks are still out, and put some logs in there for them to forage, and they seem really happy. They've been going nuts, tearing all the dirt apart that's on the inside around the edges, eating all the bugs. and going and getting drinks. They made a muddy mess out of their water as always. It works because I am reusing a bunch of it for the plants that I'm planting over here. I'm finally putting them in. There's just things, unfortunately, that were a little more important to work on at the time. I'm starting one little garden around this tree over here. I'm not building the dirt up at all because I know certain trees don't like that. I got a bunch of stuff in, and everything from morning glories to ajuga. Got rosemary back there, some coleus, some Greek oregano around the other side that I don't think I'm going to put in the ground. I haven't decided. It's still in the pot. We'll see. And then I've got this garden going over here with a bunch of different things. Still learning all the names, but I believe that's an Astiles back there in the corner. It's going to get a nice white flower. These little guys will make a good ground cover. Got some under the sea coleus, some purple iris, a periwinkle. That should spread out really nice. More iris back there, another type of coleus. I'm hoping everything's going to spread really well. Some hostas that I want to bring up. This is all stuff that should do well during the shade and whatnot, like wooded areas. So I'm hoping this will fill in. Everything in here should spread pretty decently and cover this garden. And over time, everything's still looking a little sad like it always does when you first transplant it, but hopefully by the end of tomorrow, everybody should be perked up really nice.
Hey guys, today we worked on putting a gate in between the ducks and the chickens. That's going to be my way through. Fortunately, it won't be as fast for emergencies, but it does make it so that the gate doesn't have to be as sturdy and we don't have to worry as much about predators being able to get through that. And right now I'm just finishing up the little piece of fence that we're doing in between the two coops to close off this section. And it was quite a bit cheaper for us rather than buying another 6-foot section of fence, because you can't really get only a 10-foot roll of that, was to buy a 3-foot roll. We were able to use it to do the gate over, and then I was able to use 2 sections, and I'm actually just using some tie wire that I have and just weaving it right together, and it works perfectly, and it acts just as strong as the chicken wire as it is. That's all the chicken wire is woven tie wire, so I think this should work out great. And then I am waiting for some bird netting to come in. I had some spare pieces at home, but they just weren't fitting together all that well. So I'm waiting for a little bit different kind of bird netting that I had at our other house to come in, that I read some reviews. They said it does really well in the snow, that kind of thing. So hopefully that should be in by next week, I'm hoping, and we'll be able to put that up, and then we can leave them out all day without us even having to be here. So
And to try and spruce up the duck pen, we carried in this dead rotted log. Had a bunch of bug larvae and stuff that the duck's been foraging out of. I was hoping they'd climb around on it, but they haven't yet. The chicken pen, we brought in a couple logs that were ant filled, so they'll be able to forage through that. It's got a bunch of larvae and stuff in it, and we're planning on making some kind of bridge and maybe a swing for them. I'm just trying to figure out whatever we can do to make them more entertained with stuff we find out here. Sure, they miss their big pond, but trying to keep them entertained. And if anyone noticed this trailer when we pulled the duck coop in, because there was only one way to do it was to pull the duck coop in on the trailer and park the trailer where the coop was going, lift it, pull the trailer out, which made us pull the trailer directly into the chicken paddock, which of course this opening is about 6 feet wide and the trailer is about 7 feet wide. So the middle one's a post me and Steph put in, but luckily me and her were able to flip the trailer up on its side and roll it out of there on one wheel. And we made it, so yeah, that was another fun part of the day.